You haven't changed. Huge movie fanatic Nate stopping on by with a quick kind of video. Just doing this because recently I showcased the Terror Train VHS that I have, which is basically the one pictured here, the key video release from 1988. Well, I was dicking around on eBay and I came across something I never knew existed, which is this. You can't necessarily tell by the cover. I think this is probably identical to the 88 release, but once we get looking on the spine and especially the back, that's where things really change. So taking a look at the spine, obviously if you know anything about Fox Video VHSs in the early 90s, you'll know that that logo on the top of the spine on this VHS for Terror Train is the early 90s logo. I don't think I've ever seen Terror Train VHS with the early 90s logo on the spine, so this is really cool. Taking a look at the other spine, it's really cool because it's the same thing, but in addition to the same thing from the other spine, we've actually got what Fox was doing at this time in the early 90s on one of the spines on their VHS. You've got a proof of purchase thing where you can actually, it's perforated on the bottom there in kind of like a half circle. You can actually peel that out. And I don't know why the hell you need a proof of purchase in this case, but if you needed a proof of purchase of the early 90s Terror Train VHS, you'd be expected to pull that out of there and mail it in or do whatever the hell you want with it. But that's really cool as well. Another little cool detail that wasn't featured on the 88 VHS is on the spine, each spine there, little image of Kenny in his little party outfit, mask, conductor's cap, raising his switchblade knife there. Really cool detail they just added to both spines on this particular VHS cover. But this is the part that's the coolest. The back of the VHS is a great improvement from the 1988 VHS release of Terror Train. Look at how cool the back of this VHS is. The main picture there is the classic picture of Kenny in his frickin' outfit with the axe raised, and then a little square there with Jamie Lee Curtis and David Copperfield and a publicity still there. But how cool is the artwork for the back of the 1993 VHS release of Terror Train? That is just beyond classic. I'm pretty sure the synopsis and the wordage is the same as the 88 one, but how improved is that back as far as the imagery and stuff? That's so cool. And the individual doing this eBay listing was kind enough to provide an image of the top of the VHS. And they also provided an image of the VHS tape itself. So you may notice the VHS tape still says key video, but if my peepers are working correctly, I think I can make out a year of 1990 on the VHS label itself, obviously different from 1988 of the key video VHS release that I have. So even the label on the VHS tape is different on this release. It's kind of interesting. I ended up not even bidding on this. It occurred to me just simply saving the photos from the eBay listing was enough to make a video about it, so it's not something that I really needed to own. The VHS ended up going for like $26, and plus you got to tack on shipping and maybe even tax. So, at the end of the day, this thing would have cost upwards of $30. It's just an expense that I didn't really need to expend on and stuff like that. But the coolest thing is, we got to have this eBay listing make me aware of the existence of this VHS, in particular, the sleeve itself, which is the coolest part in my opinion. I never knew that this existed. So, did you guys know there was a 1993 VHS release of Terror Train? I didn't. Finding this out was really pretty cool. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.